There are about 4 actions that these committees can take on suspense file measures. Historically, the Assembly and Senate Appropriations committees in the California Legislature were pending on their respective suspense files. Those 3 do pass as amended or hold in committee. But in recent been used to distinguish between 2 types of holding measures on. The second one is a 2-year bill. So for bill suspense file in either house's fiscal committee, there can be one of the following: do pass as amended, consent, or Rule 28.8 in the Senate. In other words, if a bill does not reach the fiscal threshold, which is $50,000 in the Senate and $150,000 in the measure, can be acted upon at that hearing and will be passed to the floor by a majority of the committee members. Now, both fiscal committees pass bills as is, or they pass them on consent. In addition, Senate Rule 20, the chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee to send measures directly. There are no significant costs or significant revenue loss attributed. By the way, there are 2 types of amendments used by the respective in the California Legislature, whether or not a bill is on the suspense file amendment or a committee amendment. Now, in recent years, the 2 distinguishing bills that are held. Now, this occurs during the first year of the session. In other words, when the committees don't pass a bill off their suspense file, they either hold the bill, which means the measure, of course, the same or a similar bill can be introduced in the second year. Action that they've begun taking is to deem a measure a 2-year bill, called a carryover bill under the state constitution, and it has to by January 31st of that second year of the session. Actions that are taken on suspense measures, again, do pass, hold in committee, or a 2-year bill.